We are obsessed with the idea that high performance feels effortless, the promise of a flow state, where every action clicks into place without friction. If the goal is to structurally upgrade your brain, flow is the least effective state to be in. The real barrier to cognitive growth in adulthood is shame. The fear of looking foolish or making a mistake keeps us trapped in unchallenging routines. Adults default to repetitive, comfortable movements. We choose exercises requiring physical energy but zero new cognitive load, actively avoiding the embarrassment of being a beginner. By avoiding physical clumsiness and the struggle of a new skill, we starve the brain of the exact tension it needs to adapt. Neuroscience long followed pioneers like Santiago Ramon y Cajal, suggesting the adult brain was fixed and immutable, an organ that finished growing and could only decline. Modern research shows that neuroplasticity is the metabolically expensive process of strengthening vital new synaptic connections while aggressively pruning away the old, useless ones. Because the brain is an energy-conserving organ, it will not spend the calories to rewire itself unless it is forced to respond to an intense challenge. This high-stakes environment is known as the clutch state. It is the frustrating, error-filled zone where you are pushed to the absolute edge of your current abilities. You see the clutch state at the extreme of human performance, where maximum physical effort meets the intense calculation to survive a vertical rock face. That deep frustration and clumsiness felt when learning a difficult task is the internal signal that your current neural wiring is no longer sufficient to navigate your environment. Standard aerobic exercise acts as a baseline, increasing the resistance training offers a distinct benefit, releasing IGF-1 to fortify the brain's internal white matter, the pathways responsible for executive function and processing speed. While these exercises build structural capacity, they don't inherently force the brain to reorganize itself around new information. To trigger that reorganization, you have to engage the motor cognitive multiplier, combining intense physical exertion with a complex mental load. Physical movement chemically opens the window for plasticity. It floods the brain with catecholamines, adrenaline, and dopamine to spike your state of arousal. While this chemical window is open, the struggle to master a new physical motor pattern forces the brain to instantly map, strengthen, and prune the required neural pathways. This multiplier is why learning a complex physical skill is biologically superior to playing a brain game on your phone or mindlessly walking on a treadmill. Consider the high-demand stimulus of a multi-person physical skill like ballroom dancing, which demands absolute presence. Your nervous system must manage visual processing speed, spatial awareness, balance, and social cues simultaneously. The brain can only sustain this high-friction rewiring in focused blocks of 60 to 90 minutes. Beyond that, the arousal system requires rest to solidify the new connections. This endurance leads to the halo effect. By overcoming the limbic friction of a difficult new skill, you structurally improve your brain's resilience to stress. This structural shift yields a cross-stressor adaptation. When you train your nervous system to navigate the friction of a complex motor task, you become more robust to psychological stressors that would otherwise cause a dip in your cognitive performance. To maintain your cognitive capacity for the long term, stop chasing the comfort of flow. Embrace the shame of being a beginner and use the friction of a new physical skill to maintain your cognitive architecture.